Welcome back. Chapter 22, Section B, Non-Financial Rewards. Not all employees are motivated by money, so money doesn't work always. Non-financial rewards include job rotation, job enrichment, and autonomy, which can provide variety, responsibility, and control over work. Business use non-financial rewards for following reason. Some people are not motivated with money, so money not work anytime for motivation. Some workers attach more importance to non-financial rewards. Since more and more people work in teams, individual financial rewards are less appropriate. And some of the motivational theories, such as Maslow and Herzberg, suggest that non-financial rewards are a valuable means of motivation at work. Let's start with the first methods of non-financial motivations, job rotation. The job rotation involves changing employees' job roles periodically to provide variety and prevent boredom. So change the employees' job roles periodically. To provide variety, and this variety prevent boredom. Prevent boredom. However, it can lead to increased training cost and loss of specialization benefits. This is important disadvantage of job rotation, so please pay special attention to this part. The most important disadvantage of job rotation is that it leads to increased training cost. In the business, we don't like costs and always we want to minimize it, but job rotation lead to increased training costs. This is the reason that we don't like job rotation in some cases, or we consider this as a disadvantage for job rotation. And the loss of specialization. Whenever we have more specialization, we will have more benefits and also economies of scales that we will explain about it in the next chapters. But right now, please consider that the job rotations is lead to loss of specialization or decrease in specialization. So disadvantage of job rotation, we have one increase, one decrease. It increased training cost that we don't like it, and it decreased specializations in the business that we don't like both of them. Job rotation give workers more variety and help avoid feeling bored. This is advantage that we are happy with that. Job rotation should help motivate workers and provide a business with more flexibility, so it lead to more flexibility and increased flexibility, and it benefits the specialization may be lost. So this is disadvantage of job rotation as we explain it here also. Loss of specialization or benefit of specialization may be lost. These are same things. But two important advantage. We have two disadvantage. One increase, one decrease. Increase of training cost, decrease of specialization. But The disadvantage that make us happy is that we avoid, or employees avoid, feeling bored to because they have more variety at works, and the business will have more flexibility in job rotation. Next non-financial method of motivation is job enrichment. The job enrichment aims to make jobs more challenging and rewarding. So job enrichment is a non-financial method of motivation that aims to make jobs more challenging and rewarding. More challenging and rewarding by giving workers tasks that require more responsibility and creativity. So again, job enrichment is non-financial methods of motivations that make job more challenge and more reward, or make it more hard, and the payment also increase because of the job become more hard, by giving workers tasks that require more responsibility and creativity. So everything increase in job enrichment. If you remember or memorize in this way, you can deal with that easier. We have two increase in the definition of job enrichment. First, the challenge and reward of the job become increase, and also the responsibility and creativity that require for completing the tasks is also increase. With these two increase, it's lead to increase the motivations. After these two increase, the motivation will increase also. What are the advantage and disadvantage of job enrichment? First, it might encourage staff to aim for promotion and they may feel valued. So the first advantage of job enrichment is that your staff may feel they are valued in the business. Problem with job enrichment, or make us the elements that make us unhappy, is that first, if employees are forced to take an extra work without resources and training, some of them may become displeased. So it is important to consider always job enrichment should be with resources and training. We always should consider resources and training, especially when we want to use job enrichment as a method of motivation in the work. Don't forget, job enrichment is non-financial methods of motivation in the work. And second disadvantage is that it could negatively impact on labor productivity. So maybe it's lead to decrease in labor productivity. This is an important disadvantage of job enrichment. Final non-financial methods of motivation at work is autonomy. What is the meaning of autonomy? It's a non-financial methods of motivation that gives employees the authority to make decisions about how they work and fostering a sense of trust and control, which can boost productivity and morale. Let's to remember it with together in increase mode. So, in autonomy, we increase the authority of employees to make decision. When the authority of employees to make decision is increased, the sense of trust and control in them also increase. As a result, the productivity also increase. So we have also a two increase in autonomy. Authority to make decision increase, sense of trust and control in employees is increase, and in following, the motivation also increase. There may be opportunity to reduce number of managers and supervisors because workers are trusted. This is the important advantage of autonomy, that reduce the number of managers and supervisors. So number of managers and supervisors is decreased, and this is the important advantage of autonomy, because when the number of manager and supervisor decrease, our cost is decrease as well. Please don't forget, in any methods in the business, it is important that we should consider what is the condition of the cost in that method. If this method lead to increase in the cost, or if this method lead to decrease in the cost. Increase in the cost is not favorable or not good in the business, and we don't like it. On the other hand, decrease in cost, it is what we like it to take place in the business. So please consider the cost elements in different methods in the business studies, because cost is one of the important subjects that have a pivotal or important role for decision making to choose different methods in business. Next, workers may respond negatively to being given autonomy, especially if they do not receive extra pay. So, the important disadvantage of autonomy is that respond negatively from the workers and employees if they not receive extra pay. So always payment should be compatible with always autonomy should be compatible with the amount of payment. When we give more autonomy to the workers and employees, we should give them more extra pay. Also, some workers may not be confident taking a more responsibility. So we should be considered that the workers are confident to take more responsibility or not. So this is the advantage of autonomy, that decrease the number of managers and supervisors and decrease the cost. And these are two possible disadvantages of autonomy that maybe respond negatively from workers and employees if they not receive extra pay, and some workers may not be confident to take more responsibility. But what are the difference of large and small businesses in the context of motivation methods at the work? Larger businesses are more likely to apply formal motivational theories, while smaller business might rely on practical experience to motivate employees through the increased responsibility and other incentives. It is important to consider the large businesses are likely to apply formal motivational theories, and small businesses like to have practical experience to motivate employees. Thank you for your attention. Here the chapter 22 is finished, and in the next video we will start the chapter 23.